Good morning, everybody. Adrian from askhowtube again. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing another video driving a class 1 truck, a HGV class 1, and I'm doing this video again because I don't know what I'm gonna say, but some people in their comments on the first video I've done driving the truck, they ask me if I have any tips, any advices for new drivers. I got a problem. I tell you everything I do, everything I know how to do. I don't know to do everything, but I've got something I'm not good at all. I'm not good at teaching others, so I don't know if I know how to advise you guys or not. I'll try to tell you what I think is right, because I'm not a driver instructor. So again, this video is not about how to drive a truck, how to do it, you have to do it this way. This video is about how I do it. And again, I have to say, I know for sure there will be haters. I just want to say a special hello for you guys, for the haters, because you're human too. What? Maybe you're bored, maybe you don't have other things to do, so you have to make nasty comments. And well, as long as you watch my videos, I don't mind. Watch them, comment as much as you like. You're not gonna change my days. But this video is not for you guys, because apparently you know to do everything. So I don't want to be rude here, I don't want to be nasty. I'm just saying this video is not for you, because what I'm doing, I'm not teaching anyone how to do, how to work, how to drive, how to drill, whatever. I'm just posting some videos about how I do it, and if you don't want to see it, that's fine. But when you comment rude things, actually you just post how nasty your brain is. So you don't say anything bad about me. I don't feel offended at all, I don't suffer at all. No. You just show the world who are you. So thanks for watching my videos. Anyway, let's get to work. Okay. So I'm driving for Matalan. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but you're gonna see written on trailers, you're gonna see written on truck next to me. So I'm already in the unit, I already did the check in the units, and now we need to go and find trailer 261. Okay. I'm driving a Daf, a big cab, and I've got to say a lot of things about it. Lots. Honestly, there's things, the pros and cons, you know. There's things I like about it, and there's things I don't really like about it. And as I said in my first video, depends what kind of job you're doing. So this cab, it's very good cab for tramping. I can see it's a massive cab, loads of storage, a lot of space in the cab. I'm surprised to see how spacious it is. I never drove these big cabs of Dafs. Before Matalan I drove just a small cabs. Okay, we'll carry on about this. I just need to find my trailer. So 261. Okay. Two, 6, 1, that's the one. This is my trailer. Okay. Need to find the remote for the suspension. So I'm not gonna explain again how I coupling and uncoupling because I already did it. I'm just gonna connect, and because it's also raining, I'm not going to film outside because it's pointless. It's not pointless, but I did this when I used to work for the other company, for Lombard. Okay, because I've been asked to give some advices for new drivers. This truck is got as well slow in reverse, and I don't really do it, but I just did it now. I don't know how annoying is this noise in the camera, but I can see this truck. Never forget handbrake. Don't forget handbrake, because what happens, you see, some things just come to me now as advices, yeah, for new drivers. What happens? You don't put your handbrake, you go out the truck, nothing happens, doesn't go anywhere because the brake on the trailer is on. But as soon as you connect the leads and you put that brake off, because you don't have the handbrake here, as soon as you put the brake off on the trailer, if this is not a flat surface, the truck will go somewhere, hit another truck, hit the building, kill somebody, God forbid. So handbrake always. Usually trucks has this. I'm gonna show you. So let's pretend I forgot to put the handbrake. Open the door, park brake not applied. So usually trucks has this, but to be honest, it's in the blood. I never forget to put the handbrake, and you should do a routine. You should do I don't know if routine is the word, but you should do a few things like to get used to them. It's like, I don't know how to explain. You guys know how to swim? If you do, I have a question. How it is not to know to swim? You can't answer that question. You know how to ride a bicycle? Okay. My question is, how it is to not know how to ride a bicycle? You don't know the answer. So this is for me when I'm talking about this truck, about coupling and uncoupling. I don't know how other drivers forget to put a handbrake. I cannot explain myself. But anyway, let's talk about this and let's get on the road. So guys, we're on the road. We get out, we pass security. So my first job is Dewsbury, Matalan in Dewsbury, and second Wakefield. So my sat-nav is a bit old and sometimes I'm ignoring it because
at the end of the road, turn
it's
right.
okay to follow sat-nav, but it's also very good to know what you're doing.
Turn right.
So a thing what I would advise new drivers is do not rely 100% on your sat-nav. No. You can have the best sat-nav and still have problems. You can have the best sat-nav and still get to the roads which you cannot fit with your truck. It might be with a double-decker. So yeah, these stores, I know both of them, but when I'm going somewhere I never been, when I go to a new store, I always check before. I look on Google Map so sometimes the postcode doesn't take me exactly there, so I
300
in different words I teach my sat nav where to go. I show him, because actually he's just giving you what you give him. So anyway, with sat navs, do not rely 100% on your sat nav. You must know as well where you're going. So it's like if the sat nav is taking you into a ditch, you're gonna go there? Just no. So you must know where you're going, have an idea. So also I'm using sat nav for, like, I'm on a motorway
300
and I'm daydreaming sometimes and I might forget to take the exit. It happens. One thing about these videos I'm making, I'm not gonna make perfect videos with no mistakes. Mr. Proper is Adrian, he's driving, he's the perfect driver. No, I'm gonna tell you as well the mistakes I'm doing, because we're humans, come on. So I can't say it's a mistake or not, but yeah, sometimes you're on a motorway and think about it, about so many things, like whatever your brain takes you. And I forgot to take the exit, so
First exit.
I'm using sat nav. I don't know why he wants to take me to A1M. I want to go through M1. Probably it's okay A1M as well, but I prefer motorways. Then through A1M I have to go as well through single carriage. I don't mind, that's okay, but it's too early and I prefer to be more comfortable at this time. Not that I have problems driving through single carriageway, but anyway, let's talk a little bit about this truck. So if I'm doing multi-drops, if I'm delivering store to store, I'll prefer the small cab. 2 steps up, down, quickly. This big cab is very good for tramping, even trunking. Also, if you're more comfortable when you drive this, to be honest, if you need to get your head out the window, because this cab is wider, it's the same width as the trailer, you can see much better when you take your head through the window when you reverse. The small cab, it's okay, but if you're a little person, that's not gonna be very good. Also, it's got a nice music on it. Honestly, I set up the audio. I put a bit of bass, and impressive. I'm very impressed about the mattress. Honestly, I've never slept on it, but I've sat on it on my break, and it's very, very comfortable. And the thing I don't really like about this truck, and I don't think it's the truck problem, but the way they did this computer, it's annoying me, because it's not working properly. Honestly, it's got errors from nothing, errors after errors. Sometimes you need to take it to the dealer to put a computer on to delete them. Sometimes you just take the key out ignition and put it back on, and it's reset it himself. But like, lane departure system is working. The adaptive cruise control sometimes is working, sometimes not. For me personally, I wouldn't rely on that. And what I hate about it, and this has happened to me at Mercedes as well, what I hate about it, when it's dirty, the sensor outside for adaptive cruise control when it's dirty. You drive on motorway, you relax, and suddenly he thinks he's something in front of you and he push a brake like crazy. Honestly, first few times I got scared, very scared, because everything what was on the bed, what I kept my bag or my jacket, in fraction of a second was on the screen, on the dash. So I was very scared. And you can't even if you disable it, if he thinks it's something in front of you, even if it's not, just because the sensor is dirty, expect of a huge brake. So what I do in that moment, I quickly, even if I'm on cruise control, I quickly press the gas. Yeah, but that's one thing. I can't say this is a problem of DAF. Maybe it is, maybe not, I don't know. But apart from this, I love this truck. Honestly, I would be happy to have this truck just for me to drive it. Unfortunately, it's not like my previous company where I used to work as night shift on the double decker. There I had my truck, nobody else driving it. I kept it very clean. I could leave my stuff in when I was home. But here is not the same thing. Here, today I can drive it, tomorrow another driver, so that's a different story. The truck sometimes get very dirty. You know, everywhere you work, maybe you guys heard this, oh, agency drivers, agency. I agree with you till one point. I'm an agency driver in this company, and I was the biggest mouth when it comes to cleanliness, to dirty. I had trucks when people ate sunflowers and you could see spitted sunflower on the floor, on the screen. I found olives on the floor. Come on guys, this is ridiculous. So when I start, I got 45 minutes to get out the yard, but most of the times I go over those 45 minutes because I have to clean the truck, you know. I can't drive it like this. So first thing, I'm disinfect everything what I'm touching with my hands. And why is that? It's because look, I have my hands on the wheel steering, or steering wheel, I don't know how you say, guys, and involuntary I took my hand on my face, maybe on my eyes, and I'm not like I have OCD, but I don't want other gems on my face, to be honest. So sometimes I waste about 4 wipes just for the steering wheel, because some drivers, I hate to say this, but some drivers are, I let you use the word for it, how can you drive with the gloves on? Come on. What they do is they connect to the trailer, and if they need to move it just a little bit, they never take the gloves off. So many times there was grease on the steering wheel, on door, and that was very bad. So look what I did here. I forgot that it's coming a roundabout, but me personally, I'm not saying if it's good or not. I never go next to a truck in a roundabout unless it's a big roundabout and I turn right and he's doing different direction or lanes, he's showing me that, but we both go in the same direction, I guess.
About second exit.
So it's not like I'm scared, but what am I rushing? I think he's signaling, he's turning left. Why? unsuitable for heavy goods vehicle. I don't get it. Maybe it's going to. Anyway, so next roundabout I will go right. Yeah, not next one. Oh yeah, even next one. Next two roundabouts I have to turn right, so obviously I'll keep middle lane or the right lane. But when I know for sure we both go in the same direction, we both go straight. Come on, why should I overtake a truck inside a roundabout? I'm a lorry driver and I know I need to take the turnings wider than a car. So I'm just making my life and other driver lives harder on that roundabout. I'm not gonna do that, so that's why I got back behind him. Yeah, so just to finish about this truck. Now it's dark, you can't really see, but I will later today, when it's lighter outside, when the daylight comes, I will film a little bit inside, and honestly I'll show you how it is a cab, and you will agree with me. It's a very good truck. I don't know if you guys use the retarder, but I use the retarder a lot, especially at Daf's, Mercedes, Volvo. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make videos about a Volvo. We have one Volvo in here. Honestly, it's another story. I love that truck, but it's got more minuses than this truck. I still love the truck, and I'll talk about it when I'm gonna drive that Volvo. I'm gonna show you.
Go right on the roundabout.
So look here, we're turning right. There's 2 lanes for turning right. I'm not judging anyone, but I don't get it. Why this truck? Where is he rushing? Why does he need to overtake me inside the roundabout? Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know. I'm not saying. Look at this car. You have to be very careful because some drivers, I don't know, they don't use their brains. I'm trying to be nice, but some drivers, honestly, I have to say like this: 8 roundabouts out of 10, or let's say 8 cars out of 10 don't keep their lanes inside the roundabout. They don't keep their lane. So he doesn't have a trailer. Why does he cross in front of me, and then he goes back onto his lane? He doesn't watch his mirrors, no signal, nothing. And if you dare to flash him or use the horn, if you're lucky, you go away just with a finger. Honestly, you have to be very careful with this when you drive a truck, because I don't know, should I start or not? What happened to me yesterday? I've seen old lady. Yesterday was on the radio, was a question about drivers over 70 years old. What should they do? What should government do with them if they cross the red light or not? And as they were talking about old drivers, an old lady, he was coming from opposite, so an oncoming vehicle made a U-turn in front of me. I was on a single carriageway and I had about 45 miles per hour. Honest to God, I do not know how it happened not to had an accident yesterday, because she literally just turn the car in front of me. She came from the other direction. I don't think she didn't see me, because me, if it's day or night, I have my lights on the truck. So it was about just between day and night. So I honestly, for the others people safe, I think people over 70, they should be tested, their knowledge, the way they drive, but also their health. That's my opinion, because about 4 years ago I was driving my car to the airport, and in front of me, the car in front of me was hit by an oncoming vehicle, and in that vehicle was a lady who had heart attack. She died, but she didn't die because of the accident. She died 5 seconds, 3 seconds, I don't know how long before the accident. So I don't think it makes me selfish to say it, because even I would agree, even if I won't be in the situation. But I think if you are old and you have heart problems, I don't think you should drive. It's not safe. If it happens something to me, let's say to someone, if it happens and you die of heart attack, why someone else has to die as well? So that's another story, just because I mentioned the question yesterday on the radio. But yes, you have to keep your eyes open on cars and leave your ego aside, because there's no place for it. So okay, if I have to advise something the new drivers, I would do this. I would say, if I have to advise something, leave your ego aside. You drive a truck. I have a colleague who says, what's bigger than me? Just a train. Yeah, that's true. So you drive like something like just a little bit smaller than the train. It's kind of same width, same height, and you're on the road. So I've seen many lorry drivers tailgating, flashing vehicles or other trucks, be next to me and little bit push me towards the curb. Why you would do that with a truck? You're just doing your job. You're not there to drive for fun. Just do your job properly. Do your job properly and leave ego. There's no space for ego. What? I don't get it, honestly. I've seen a comment on Facebook and I agree with that. I don't remember what was the topic. It was about shortage of drivers or something. And a retired driver said these words. He says, we are driving huge vehicles. I don't remember the word he used. And he says, a small mistake could kill somebody. A small mistake, just a small one, because you're angry and he hurt your pride. Let's say this guy with the Mercedes in front of me, he was not careful, he wasn't paying any attention, and he hurt my pride, and now I'm following him. He get annoyed with me and he pushed the brake in front of me. Me with a 30-40 ton truck, I cannot stop the same way as he does. I smash into it and I could easily push him underneath this truck and he dies. And I'm not gonna say 99.9%. 100% you'll go in jail for that, because would be witnesses. These trucks comes with camera as well. But okay, you go in prison or not, but before that you killed somebody. Why? Just because your pride was hurt, you got angry. So yeah, look how long advice I had. I'm talking a lot, I know. So yeah, if I have one advice, is this: leave your ego aside. When you come to work, it's not the same thing as you go into your small car, into your smart, into your Audi A3 or whatever, what car you're driving, and you go to Asda or Tesco. No, it's not the same thing. When you get inside this truck, you are at work and you have to do your job properly. Not with ego. I don't know if this is the word, but you should. There is an English saying, I take pride on my job, or something like this. Oh yeah. Do your job like no one could do it better than you. That should be your motto. So I say it again, I'm not the perfect driver, but honestly I would like to hear an honest opinion from everywhere, every place I worked. I don't think they can complain about something, the way I work, or I don't think so. If it would be, I bow my head and I keep my mouth shut. And why is that? It's because I thank God for my father. That's something which I have to learn from it now, because I'm a father. Guys, I was supposed to talk about trucks, not about family. But anyway, let me finish this idea. So I'm a father now, so as I said in the beginning of this video, I'm not very good at teaching others, but I'm in a position where I have to teach my son a lot of things. I would like to get him used with work. Yes, with work. So let me tell you a funny thing. My father had a truck since we were 10 years old, me and my brother. Some people judged him because they said, what kind of father you are. You don't let your kids to play. Oh yeah, he let us to play so much we played. But so many times he came in the middle of a football game and he called me, Adrian, I call my brother, come here. We need to change gearbox on the truck now. It was a very old truck. We need to change the clutch. Let's take the gearbox off the truck and change the clutch. And we were moaning about it. Oh, I don't want it. Let me finish this game. Yeah, sometimes he let us finish the game, but sometimes if it was in the rush, he said, no, you need to come now. Honest to God, tell me what a child, 10 years old, 11 years old boy, what he could help. Nothing. He could easily do the job without us. Obviously he did it without us, but what he did, and that's what I respect a lot. Look at this driver next to me, and that's another thing I hate. Usually we flashing each other, and when it's safe for you to go back, it's okay not to flash, it's okay. But some people, just because he want to show me he's a very good driver and he knows when he overtook me, he just comes straight away in front of me. Come on, this is ridiculous, and happens many times. Anyway, so my father, even if he did the job by himself, he took the gearbox off the engine by himself, he put it back by himself, but he always gave us the impression, the feeling that he couldn't do it without us. Oh, Adrian, you did such a good job. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I couldn't do it without you. So I believed him. But now looking back, I really think I was more a pain than a helper. But you know, he had the gift to build confidence, to build confidence in me. I had an uncle who always said to his son, when he was arguing with him or he was naughty, he was always using these words: "You're good for nothing. You're good for nothing." I have to say something. My uncle died now, but his son lives. He's an adult. He's good for nothing at this moment. He doesn't work. He has a bit healthy issues, but he could work. He has a bit heart problem. He never had a heart attack, but he could work a light job or something, not a very heavy physically work, but he could work something. He doesn't work at all because he's good for nothing. Why is that? And I really believe that the reason is because his father told to his brain since he was a small kid that he's good for nothing. So my father never ever used those words towards me and my brother. So I learned from him. So now, why I said all this? Because my father told me that, because my father explained to me, and he had the patience to explain to me some things in the smallest details. I understood what involves to do that. I understood what involves to do that. I understood what is required of me to do that job. And also I understood that I cannot do the job halfway through. No, my father said to me like this: if you do something, do it like you would do it for yourself. Finish what you begin, you're gonna finish. So that's what I'm trying to do with my son. So okay, all these stories because the way I work, not the way I drive, the way I work. So if my job is a lorry driver, from checking the vehicle, from keeping the cab clean, from driving on motorway, from unloading and loading. Here at Matalan we have to unload, not load, but yeah, we have to load as well empty cages. But from everything you have to do the job like you would do it for yourself. Like, let me give you an example on this job, yeah? I never knew why. If some of my colleagues from Matalan will see this video and hear what I'm gonna say, they might hate me, but I'm not gonna give names because actually I don't even know names. But I never knew in the beginning, after I finished a store, after I clear everything, I took all the cages, I never knew why the manager or the lady or whoever was at the store, they always thank me. Thank you for taking everything. Thank you for cleaning here. Thank you for doing this. I was like, what? This is my job. Later I found out the other drivers, some of them yes, but most of the drivers, they don't bother, and they lie, they don't have space in the trailer. If you take off 28 cages, how come you don't have space for 15 cages with cardboard? How come you don't have space? But anyway, trucks. Advice for new drivers. So don't forget this: no ego. No anger. Okay, you may get angry sometimes. You're alone in your cab, shout and swear if you have to. Don't open your window and tell him to whatever FF words. Don't do that. That's silly. Everybody does that. Make a difference. Yeah, it's, you know, I just find out something and I test myself and I challenge myself. Why should I do what everybody does? It's very easy when somebody annoyed me on the traffic, open a window, show him the finger and shout at him, swear, make him idiot, call him a stupid or whatever. Everybody does that. Everybody could do that. And that's very easy. Do you know what's not easy? When he's telling you sorry, if he does, just raise your hand and that's it. Keep yourself calm. That's not easy. So why should I do I don't like easy things, honestly. I don't. I'm a bit stubborn maybe. I was same, and me and my brother in my country when we start to drive my father truck, when we had to deliver to somebody, a private customer. He had an old tipper, so we deliver sand or ballast, and when somebody says you cannot go in, better you don't say that, because we're gonna go in. So obviously if it wasn't safe, we wouldn't go, but you as a driver, you must know if you can go in or not. Are you gonna fit there or not, especially with an artic truck, with a class 1. So you as a driver, you must have the discernment if you can fit inside the yard or not. By the way, I had an argument with somebody in a store, not at Matalan, years ago when I used to work for Co-op. So he was about 10-15 minutes he was arguing with me to get in, and he even made me doubt myself, because he said, are the trucks been here? And I said, you crazy man, this is impossible for trucks to come here. It would be possible if wouldn't be any car parks, but there's a lot of cars inside here. I cannot fit in with this truck. Oh no, other trucks been, and honestly, as I said, he made me even doubt me, and I was looking from all the angles, and I was like, what is wrong with this guy? No, I'm not gonna try. I was like this even. Should I try? No, I'm not gonna try. No, I cannot. And I phoned the office, and the office phoned him and told him to come talk to me and tell me what they told him. And this guy says to me, yeah, you're right, you cannot fit in. Yeah, but you said other trucks been here. Yeah, just rigid, small truck, 7.5 ton. And I was like, wow, come on. You just give me headaches. So you know if you can fit in or not. You must know. Anyway, long advice about ego. Don't do what is easy. Take a step further and do what is harder to do. Just stay calm. He shout at you. You can tell him, are you proud of yourself? Happy now? That's it. There are some people very nasty, and come and shout at me, and what for I don't understand. For example, you are in a motorway, traffic, and suddenly is a indicator says merge in turn. Obviously one car from here, one car from the road from the side, one from here, one from there. Not every time, but most of the times I let more than one car. 1, 2, 3. But some people are pushing, so 4th, 5th car they want to go, and because I was driving, oh come on, I'm on the main road, I want to go forward. I'm not gonna let all of you already car behind me start to get angry, use the horn, and because I didn't let him, he overtook me. He stopped in front of me and come to pull the door handle to open the door. I don't know what he wanted to do. I opened the window. I said, what's wrong with you, man? Oh, you seen me there, you seen me, I'm coming, so what? What does it say? Merge in turn. I left 4 cars. So
Exit ahead.
sometimes you have no choice. Okay, another advice. I don't know if because it's dark, maybe I'm not gonna post this because I'm gonna check if you can see or not. Maybe it's a waste of time, or maybe not. What I'm doing on wet conditions, I'm still comfortable driving, I'm not stressed. As you can see, I have only one hand on the steering wheel. I'm using both, I'm using one. They want to keep all the time 2 hands on the steering wheel. Come on, you're gonna do that, but you cannot do all the time. But when it's wet condition, I'm very careful with distance in front of me. Also, I am
Take the exit, then take the motorway.
yeah, he finally understood that I want M1. Also, I'm careful with brakes and turning on a wet surface, and especially that it's winter. Now it's 3 degrees outside. You always check the temperature with the truck. Actually, with the car, when you're driving, you need to know what the temperature is outside in the winter, but especially with the truck. So yesterday was -1 in the morning. How it is not to know what temperature is outside. It could be slippery on the road and you drive like summer, but put a brake and how is going to be? It's not going to end up nice. So if you want to take that as another advice, be very careful on a wet surface, on winter, on the snow. Obviously, I don't think anybody is comfortable driving on the snow. I drove on the snow many times, especially that in my country there's a lot of snow. But if you have to drive on the snow, that's another story. If will be snow this year and I'm gonna drive first snow, I'm gonna film. We're not gonna drive like this on the snow. Depends how big is the snow. I remember in 2014 I went to Scotland in the night, and soon as I entered Scotland, Fourth Way Bridge or something like that was closed due to the high winds, so they divert us to Kincardine Bridge, and then we went on the single carriageway. On my side, I was the first one who drove on that snow. Just behind me there was just my truck tires marks on that snow. So depends how big is the snow. Again, I'm not judging, but there's snow. So last year I had snow on A14 when I used to work on that double decker. This was just 2 lanes. First lane, the snow was almost melted. Second lane, the snow was still there. I was driving 45 miles per hour, 50, and there were trucks overtook me. Go. I'm not judging, but that's not going to be me. Obviously, if somebody's driving with 30 miles per hour, very careful, I will overtake him. But what's the point to drive with 56 miles per hour on a freshly snow, especially on the motorway when it's happening, it's becoming a little bit of ice or muddy. I don't know what words, how to use it. So I have a question about this. Where are you rushing? First of all, you're paid per hour. Secondly, there's 10-15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. Let's go even for 1 hour. You're not gonna get there 1 hour faster if you drive with 5 miles faster than me. But let's say 1 hour. Does it worth putting your life at risk? Where are you rushing? Where? You get home 5 minutes earlier and for that put your life in danger and others? It's not going to happen. So on the snow, these words cannot go out of my head when I first time heard them from my father. On the snow, the word is not gentle, very gentle. You're gonna be with all the commands in the truck. Commands, I don't know if that's the word in English, but in my language that's the one. So you're gonna be very gentle. Look what happens here. Sometimes you have to say do this because some drivers, I'm gonna say something about this, but let me finish the idea with the snow. So you have to be extra gentle with steering wheel, with gas and with brake. You have to take extra time, extra distance, so you will be able to push the brake just a little bit, to stop slowly. That's on the snow. Obviously it's not, as I said, it's not comfortable to drive on the snow, but if you have to, then you have to pay attention with everything. Mirrors, look, they are already dirty. We need to clean the mirrors. I'll stop in the first garage and I'm gonna clean my mirrors. Okay, about what happened. This truck in front of me, okay, he kind of did the right thing. He did the right thing. Let's say he did the right thing. Normally, by law, so many drivers don't know this. Do you know that by law, if I'm on this lane and a truck come to enter in the motorway, by law I don't have to make way for him. I don't know, maybe you're shocked about this, but many drivers don't know this, and I'm gonna explain you why. Look, for example, if you drive in Germany, because loads of accidents happen because of this, when you approach an exit, when you pass the exit and it's coming the entrance, this lane, this line here is not gonna be discontinue, it's gonna be continue. So what it means, you're not gonna go on the other line, on the other lane, to let him in enter. If you want to push the brake, or if he knows how to synchronize his speed to go between you and the car or the truck in front of you, or between you and the truck or the car behind you. But to go on the other lane in Germany, it's forbidden now, because that's a continuous lane here, it's not discontinue. So if you go on the other lane here in this country, you just make him a favor. You are contributing on this motorway like other drivers should do, or other drivers doing, on how can I say, make less traffic, or allowing them safely to come inside the motorway on this lane. But maybe I have the chance to film what I'm gonna say now. Loads of car drivers, they have no idea how to enter, how to get in a lane on a motorway. They have no idea how to. So they come on that lane from the left. That lane soon will be ending. It's giving you enough space to push the gas, to increase your speed, to go in front of me. Instead, he's staying there, don't know what to do. He even turn his head, look at me. I flash him, or if you see me, I make with my hand, go in, get in. And some of them, just then they got the message and they push the gas. I don't know why, but some of them even now, they're confused. So I have to either push very hard brake because he doesn't know what to do, or change my lane if he's safe, or just ignore him and let him push the brake. And then he's angry why I didn't let him in. I let you. You don't know how to enter. So I would be happy to give you a live example of this. That's why I said this truck, he knew what to do. Actually, he pushed the gas, and because he wanted to take in front of me. I couldn't go on the other lane because it was another truck on my right. But okay, I didn't have to push the brake, to be honest. But I did push the brake and let him in. As I said, I'm not. Maybe I look like I'm scared about things. I'm not. I'm just trying to cooperate with other drivers. I'm trying to make. I missed a word. I'm trying to do my job good and be polite with other drivers, because we all have to go get somewhere. We all of us. Some people make it like they're the only one, they're in a rush, and you don't. That's not true. We all have to get somewhere. Yeah, so guys, I talk a lot. We're gonna get to this motorway, we're gonna get off motorway and next service very soon, because I have to clean my mirrors. They are very, very dirty. And yeah guys, I'm gonna add to this video later in the day when will be daylight, because now, to be honest, I don't even know how it's going to be seen. I'm gonna watch it on laptop before I'm gonna publish it and see if it's worth or not, because I don't know how it is at the moment. All right. All right, guys. So I had a break, 15 minutes. So I'm in a lay-by, which it's a bit tricky to get out, you see, because you can't see on this mirror properly. I'm watching the other mirror, so there's a traffic lights in that roundabout, so you have to be fast and careful. Now I'm going out, and it's a bit of more time until the other cars come. So you see, how could I advise you in a situation like this? Because so many things, it just came spontaneously, it just came now. I wouldn't know. I never parked up in this lay-by before, so I wouldn't know how advice to give in this until it occurred to me. So yeah, there's loads of things which you will learn on your own. You know, when I took driving license, a friend of mine, he said to me, and I wasn't very happy, but he was right. But the way he said it, he attacked my pride. I was like a teenager, young, nobody like me. I got driving license. So he said to me, you don't know how to drive. You do not know to drive because you have a driving license. You just hold a driving license. From now on, you're learning to drive. From now on, you learn many things which you will never learn in driving school. And I was like, who he thinks he are? But he was right. Yeah. So this was a perfect example. I could not give any advice on things like that because it never occurs to me. It just came now. Yes, so if I advise something for new drivers, I don't know what I said. I said do not rely 100% on your sat-nav. You must know as well, you must have an idea where you're going, at least the area. There are drivers who don't know even where you're going. I don't know, I just put in a sat-nav. Where is that? I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. So first thing, do not rely on your sat-nav 100%. Secondly, leave your ego away. Do not act like leaving yourself be led by your ego. No, 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 no. Just do your job as well as you can. Give your best. Another advice I said was on the rain, on a wet surface or in the snow, just be more precautious, more allow yourself more time to react. Be very gentle with steering wheel, with gas pedal, with brake pedal. Other advices, okay, was in the beginning this morning. Don't forget your handbrake. Don't forget it. And I don't know, I just had an idea. If any other older drivers watching these videos and they have advices for new drivers, please leave a comment. Yeah, I think that's a good idea because I'm not a driver instructor. And I don't know, maybe what I said is right, maybe it's not right. Who knows? That's what I think. So but I'm not, you know, how I think is right what I told you, but that's me who's saying. Everything I said, it's me who says is right. But maybe you guys had a different opinion. So yeah, if you guys have another opinion or have another idea to give advice, some tips to new drivers, please leave a comment. Why not? I'm going to arrive in a minute to my first delivery, so I'm going to film just up till the point where I'm parked up, but I don't think I'm allowed to film how am I unloading the truck, because anyway that's nothing to do with driving. I'm doing this video as a driver, not as a guy who unload the truck. So anyway, I don't think I'm allowed to film other people's faces from Matalan, and also I think it's against the policy to film inside the truck. I'm not sure, but I just it's just I don't want to do anything against the company's policy. So here it's a bit tight yard, but especially because there's a construction site, so they divert the entrance. I think I need to enter into the yard through the Iceland yard. I'm not sure, that's what it was last time. And also there's loads of pallets inside, sorry, my phone was ringing. That's my brother. I told him I'm gonna film, but he still called me. So we're going to go left.
Keep left. Then, at the end of the road, turn left. Turn left. Then, turn left.
Also, on turnings like the one is coming now, I will have enough space to turn left from that lane. But because other cars will park up very close to me and the corner of the trailer goes out more, I don't really let them to come next to me. Am I wrong or not? You're free to comment, but that's what I'm doing. Do you know what? There's a funny saying in my language: better cry his mom than my mom. So what this mean, I don't think I can go through there, so I have to go around through the roundabout. So that what that saying means, it means like they like it or not, I just want to be safe. I don't want to scratch or damage anyone else's car, even if it's not my fault or if it will be my fault. If I can avoid it, I avoid it. So on situations like that, I stay on both lanes. I don't care if they like it or not. As I said, I have my reasons why. So, okay. As I said, it's a bit tight, but I don't like to touch the curbs. So, I'm not showing off. I'm just telling you, as far as I know, I have never ever went with the trailer tires on a curb, unless I had to in purpose to park up or things like that, which I done it in purpose. But in a roundabout or hold on a second, things changed here. Oh, it's not. Okay, so as I said, it's going, I have to go through Iceland Yard. That's what it was last time. So I think it would be the same, I'm not sure. I think. Yeah, so as you can see, I always watch my mirrors. This is instinct. I can't go without knowing what's happening on both sides of my truck. I don't like that fence, it's quite close. Yeah, but it should be okay. Yeah. Look how close is that? I don't know if you can see. Okay. So we need to make a U-turn in here. Sometimes it's more space, but now look what it is here. Somebody just that's the gate where I have to reverse to. Alright guys, so I'm going to stop now because I'm going to stop filming because I'm going to unload, but later I'm gonna film a little bit inside the cab above and I'll show you what it is. This Daf XF, very big cab, I like it. See you in a bit. Alright guys, so job is done. Going to get in the cab, get ready for the next door. So this is the Daf I'm talking about, a big cab, Daf XF. It used to be 95 XF, but I'm not sure. But the bad thing is not only one driver on it. It's not very clean, it's got damages, nobody knows who did it. Look, for example, one is here. Nobody did it, if you ask. This wasn't like that last time. This it was, nobody knows who did it. But anyway, that's another story. So this is the truck I'm talking about. Okay, let's get in. Yes. So, as I said, it's a very big cab. I'm a tall man, so I can stand in my feet. I can stand up, and I'm not reaching the ceiling with my head. So I'm not very good in reviewing stuff, but look how big is that bed. If you're just one driver, you can use it as a storage. This bed is very comfortable, the mattress, honestly. That's why I said I like Volvo, but on the Volvo, the mattress, the bed is not so comfortable as this. The best bed I ever slept on, it was a Mercedes. So, but this one, it doesn't look bad at all. This looks very good. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I can say about this truck. I will probably still film a little bit more on my way back. So I hope, guys, you like this video. I don't know, if you find it useful, I'm happy. I just wanted to share with you my opinion about this truck, about this big cab. I will make probably another video to show you the other cab, the CF Daf. This is XF. The CF we have is smaller, and I'll do as well with the Volvo. I think it's a 500, that one, and I'll show you things on that one. It's there's things I like on that one, there's things I don't like. Per total, I like the shape of the truck. It looks very nice, very beautiful, and it's got few nice things on the dash. Very easy to connect your phone, playing Spotify on that one. But on this one, no, not very easy to connect your phone with it. The computer is not very good on this one. And also, I'll have another video with Scania. Sometimes I work for Eddie Stobart, so a lot of things to say about Eddie Stobart, but maybe another time, not now. And I'm sure you agree with me. Okay, that's it for now. So guys, I've just finished the job. It's dark again, and I'm just going to give a quick wash to this truck because this is nice to leave it clean for the next driver. Leave it with windows and mirrors clean. So I'm going quickly to wash it. I'll probably film that as well why not? And then that's it. That's me done for the day. I had a nice day. I think it's one truck here waiting to wash. I'm going to turn and wait for him to finish, because I can't leave the truck like this. Let's go and make a U-turn. Because we have time. Don't know if you guys can see or not. Let me just throw away the rubbish as well. So we have to clear. Let's make it look nice. I like it like this. There's no brush. Oh, there is one. we use the brush at this time just for the mirrors and the glass, because it will go in the road now and it's pointless to wash it all the truck, because it will be same in 10 miles. But at least I'm washing it, glasses, headlights, mirrors, and that's it. Perfect. All right. Alright guys, these last bits I don't know how will help you, but I just needed to finish the video, so I just want to say thank you for watching the video. Thanks for being here and supporting my channel. As I said, if you have any ideas on advising new drivers with something useful, please leave a comment. All the best to you guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck.